become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
If I remember correctly, time of delivery is another point on which we differ.
That's right. Let's go into the details.
Okay, I hope you can have these goods delivered before the end of Sep. We'd like them to be there in time for our Christmas sales.
Christmas doesn't come until almost the end of the year, right?
But in the United States, the Christmas season begins about a month before December 25th.
Well, I am afraid it will be difficult for us to advance the time of shipment. Our manufacturers are fully committed at the moment.
I hope you'll try to get them to step up production.
As new orders keep pouring in, the workers are working 3 shifts to step up production.
If that's the case, there is nothing more to be said.
I am sorry.
What's your last word as to the date then?
I said by the middle of October. This is the best we can promise.
All right, I'll take you at your word.
Good. Let's call it a deal. We will do our best to advance the shipment, but your LC should be opened early Sep.
I promise. Would you like to ask any questions?
I need to know about the fees.
What kind of fees?
I'm asking about overdraft fees.
You have to pay a small fee every time you overdraft.
What's the fee?
The fee is $25 every time you overdraft.
How is that a small fee?
That fee should keep you from overdrafting.
I'll say.
Do you have any more questions?
I don't need to know anything else. Thank you.
May I help you?
I have a problem.
What's the problem?
Someone else is making charges on my debit card.
I need to see a statement for your debit card.
I have it right here.
Can you show me which charges you're referring to?
The last 4 charges.
We will need to do an investigation on this.
How long will that take?
We'll have to freeze payment on those charges until the investigation is finished.
I really appreciate your help.
Hello. JC Consulting plc. Chris Edwards speaking.
Mr. Edwards, this is Christy calling from EBA.
Hi Christy. What's going on?
Do you remember coming in to do the LC amendment last week?
Yes, I certainly do.
The negotiating bank has just been in touch.
Oh, dear. There isn't a problem, is there?
No, Mr. Edwards, not at all. We are contacting you to let you know that everything has gone smoothly and the amendment has been accepted.
Christy, that's wonderful. Thanks so much for contacting me personally.
How do you use an ATM card, Billy?
It's easy, Grandpa. Insert your card into the machine here. Then wait a moment. Okay, now you enter your PIN. It should have 4 numbers.
Oh yes, I've got it written down here. Just a minute.
You really shouldn't write it down. You should memorize it. You can change it to a more convenient number if you like.
Okay, I've entered my PIN. There are several options on the screen. I guess I just choose which service I want, don't I?
Yes. Choose the service you need to use. If you choose to withdraw money, the machine will ask you how much you want.
I can just enter the amount using the key, right?
That's right. Give the machine a moment to process your request. Then take your money.
These machines aren't very difficult to use. In fact, I quite like them. They are much faster than dealing with a band clerk.
Is everything okay, madam?
Well, I'm trying to buy some foreign currency for my holiday.
I can help you with that. Holiday, you say? Lucky you. Where are you going to be traveling to?
We are going to Macau to visit my niece. She said it's better for me to bring US dollars, is that right?
That is one option, madam. If you're traveling to either Hong Kong or Macau, we are permitted to exchange up to 1,000 United States dollars for you.
Okay, I see. What's the exchange rate? Is the dollar up or down?
Today's rate is 823.71 rib to 100 United States dollars.
To be honest, I have no idea about these things. But I'm sure that's all right.
Yes, it's not bad. I will need to see your passport though.
Good morning. Welcome to Bank of the USA. How may I help you today?
Hi, I need to transfer some money to another account. It's urgent.
Okay. Have you made a wire transfer at our bank before?
No, I've never made a transfer before.
It's all right. I will take you through the procedure. Are you transferring funds to a company or an individual account?
A company account. I need to pay a bill.
Okay. I'll need the name of the company and their bank routing number as well as their bank's address and phone number.
I have all the information in this folder.
Well, you've come prepared. You have all the necessary materials so we can go ahead and make the transfer right now. It's a simple transaction, and we can process it today.
Oh, that's such a relief. I didn't want the payment to be overdue. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. There is something wrong with my credit card.
What's the problem?
There is a charge on here that I never made.
What charge was made?
It was a charge for a $350 purse that I never bought.
You didn't make this purchase?
I think I would remember if I made a purchase that large.
Sorry. When was this purse purchased?
It was purchased on the 12th of November at 3.
We'll do an investigation and get to the bottom of this.
In the meantime, do I have to pay for this charge?
No, we'll take care of everything.
That's the transfer completed. Can I do anything else for you today?
Yes, I want to deposit some money into my savings account, please.
Could I have your savings book and the money, please? You are making a deposit of 800 rib, is that correct?
Correct.
Please enter your PIN number on the keypad.
There we go. Thanks very much.
Welcome to EBA. How can I help you?
You called yesterday to tell me that our funds under the LC had arrived? It's Ming Cha Legal Services.
Oh, yes, I remember. You must be Mr. Xie. It's nice to put a face to a voice.
Yes, it sure is. The LC number is JD 185,649,023.
JD 185,649,023? Yes, found it. 175,000 euros, is that correct? JD 185,649,023?
Correct. Could I convert that into rib?
Yes, you can. Just wait a moment and I'll do that for you now.
That's fine, thanks.
So how did I do?
Not too good, I'm sorry.
I lost?
It was close. To be honest, you had the lowest price by 3 cents per hint, but they didn't like your delivery date. Acme promised them almost a full month sooner.
So the price was good?
Yes, they loved the price. The delivery date was the problem. They just didn't want to cut the delivery date that close. If something went wrong and you didn't deliver, we might not be able to get stock in time for Christmas. If you could have been 2 or 3 weeks faster on delivery, they might have gone with you.
So I didn't miss by much then.
No, it was very close and they argued over the bid for a long time. Better luck next time.
I knew the delivery was slow, but I figured the price would win it for me.
That's possible, Bill, but the price would have to have been a lot lower, like around 50 cents per unit.
I have to use the ATM.
Is there a problem?
I don't know how to use it.
What are you talking about?
I have never used an ATM before.
I can show you how to use it.
How do I use it?
You need to push your card into the machine.
What's next?
Enter your PIN.
What else do I have to do?
Every option you can choose will appear on the screen. That's about it.
Could you do something to advance your time of shipment?
Well, our manufacturers are fully committed at the moment. I'm afraid it's very difficult to improve any further on the time.
I hope you'll try to convince them to step up production.
We check their production schedule against our orders almost every day. As new orders keep coming in, they are working 3 shifts to step up production. I'm sorry, but we simply cannot commit ourselves beyond what the production schedule can fulfill.
Well, in that case, there is nothing more to be said. What's your last word as to the date then?
I said by the middle of October. This is the best we can promise.
All right, I'll take you at your word. May I suggest that you put down in the contract shipment on October 15th or earlier? Our letter of credit will be opened early September.
Good. Let's call it a deal. We'll do our best to advance the shipment to September. The chances are that some of the other orders may be cancelled. But of course you cannot count on that. In any case, we'll let you know by email.
That's very considerate of you. And now, shall we discuss the insurance terms?
We generally insure WP/WP-A on a CIF offer. Special risks, such as theft, pilferage and non-delivery, leakage, breakage, oil, freshwater, etc. can also be covered upon request.
I suppose the additional premium for the special coverage is for the buyer's account.
Quite right. According to the usual practice in international trade, special risks are not covered unless the buyer asks for them.
Then what about SICC, strikes, riots and civil commotions? Can we request you to cover this for our imports?
Yes, we accept it now, after it has been suspended for many years. However, if you want to have it covered for your imports at your end, you may arrange the insurance as you like.
Then please cover WPA and TEND for this transaction.
All right. I'll adjust the price accordingly.
Excuse me, but can I draw on my account for payment of things I buy in China?
Certainly, sir. How much do you draw?
Rib 8,000, please. Would you please tell me my balance?
Yes, sir. Your balance is rib 34,000.
Would you like to know about benefits and so forth?
Please. Everyone enjoys hearing the benefits of something.
With this agreement, we can bring over you many benefits. For example, head offices of your group companies can get really prompt integrated fund transfers and centralized allocations. This helps internal supervision and admin run smoothly.
That is wonderful. We've been having serious problems in that area. Our internal accounts seem so messy at the moment. Nothing is running smoothly and it's costing us time and money.
Hopefully, signing up for this network settlement service will solve all of that. If you are sure, we can go ahead now, sir. How does 10 a.m. tomorrow sound, to get all of the paperwork out of the way?
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to change some money to cover my expenses here. What's today's rate of US dollar against the rib yuan?
Let me see. The buying rate is rib 808 per $100. How much would you like to change?
$200 altogether.
Would you mind showing me your passport?
Here it is. And how much rib shall I get?
Let me see. $200 makes rib 1,616. Here is the cash and exchange memo. Please check it.
That's correct. Thank you very much.
Hi, buddy. How do you deal with your salary?
I usually put them into my bank account. I think that is a little secure, though the interest rate is low now.
Look, this stock is rising now. I am researching it, and planning to buy some shares.
Have you invested in the stock market before?
No, this is my first time to buy some. You can see that its historical price data is rising now.
But that is a little risky, you know.
Hey, do you still remember our teacher of economics, Mr. Locker?
Of course. I remember he has a part-time job as a stock analyst.
I can ask for some advice from him.
You have done an excellent job this year and we are pleased with the results.
I am glad that you have been happy with my performance.
As a result of your performance, we are happy to offer you the position of manager.
Does this title come with an increase in salary?
Yes, it does.
Can you give me the specifics?
Your monthly gross salary will increase by $500.
That sounds fair.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.